Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Harika. So in today's video, I am going to talk about string manipulations, especially the substring function. So this substring method, we can use it in multiple ways, and the syntax, we have two different types of syntaxes that we can utilize in order to fetch the values from a string in an easy and a better way. So now I'm going to first explain you how you can actually use the substring method and what are the two different ways along with an example. So I will also pass down the syntax in the description box below. So you can directly take it from there and use it wherever it's needed for your particular project and the process that you're automating on. So for the first demo, what I'm taking is, let's first take some string value, string actual, and here I will just give some value. Harika 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's take this value and let's also take one log message. So now the requirement for me is I wanted to fetch this values which are numeric 1, 2, 3. So basically this numeric values which are coming at the end, or my this which is a 4-digit number. Okay, so which is a 4-digit number, I wanted to extract that number from this particular string. Okay, so now what I'm actually going to do here is, so let me take the syntax this way, str actual dot, so you can just provide your substring. So in order to provide a syntax, or to extract or use the substring, you have to use your string variable dot substring. So as soon as you type here the substring, you can see here there's a syntax, or the kind of method that you have to provide in order to fetch the substring from the actual string, right? So you can provide string dot substring and start index as integer and the length, right? So what is the start index that you wanted to provide, and how many characters that you want to fetch from that particular substring. Okay, so that you can provide here. So let's say there are two methods. Okay, first method is start index as integer, and the second method is this. I will also talk as I've also mentioned about start index as integer and the length. So let's first use the first one, which is start index as integer. So for this purpose, what I'm doing, so let's consider this is the whole string, right? And let's consider in this case, I wanted to fetch only Harika, right? So in that case, what is the starting index is 0, right? Is 0. And the total length, the length of the characters that I wanted to fetch. So let's say if you give it in this way, let's see what happens. So let's try to explore all the possibilities by giving each and every different method that we have. So if you see starting from 0, it is giving the whole thing, right? But in a case you wanted to fetch only whatever is coming in the first 3-4 characters. Okay, so let's say you wanted to fetch first 4 characters from 0 till first 4. Okay, so it has come HARI, right? So in that way, you can utilize the substring method of just by using two syntaxes. First one denominates the starting index, and the second one is the length of the how many characters you wanted to extract. And also sometimes what happens is, how about if you wanted to fetch last few digits or last few numbers? Okay, so let's consider that particular scenario as well. And let's say in this case, I will just give um, like this. Okay, so in this case, whatever the length of it may be, I wanted to extract only last 4 digits. So let's say if you use the same syntax, right? Um, you wanted to fetch last 4 digits. So in that case, what you can actually use, how you can actually modify this whole substring function is, so you can first fetch the actual length of the string. Okay, and then you wanted to fetch the last 4 digits. So subtract minus 4, subtract 4 from this, and what is the length? You wanted to fetch the last 4, right? Just give 4. So how this actually works, I'm going to show you. Okay, let's keep a breakpoint here. Okay, so if you see here, what is the actual string? Dot length minus 4. So what is the actual length? So let's first also analyze what is the actual length. So the actual length is 16. Okay, and from the actual length we wanted to reduce 4, we want to subtract 4, so 12 has come, right? So that means starting from 12th index, right? So if you see this whole string that I have here, 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. So starting from 12th index, that means from here, right? Starting from 12th index, how many characters that I want? I have given 4, right? That means this 4 will be coming, right? So this is how you can modify the substring just to extract the last 4 digits, right? So if I just put that same thing over here, dot substring of, what is the value of this? This value is, this whole value is 12, right? 12 comma 4, which will fetch me 2384, which is the last 4 digits, right? So similarly, that's the output 2384, right? So similarly, if you say in any case, if we decrease the length to this, let's also check in this scenario as well. So here also I want last 4 digits, so it has to be 2384. It has to be the same. So let's say if you now just check the actual string's length, it is reduced to 8, and we are subtracting 4 from this, which is a 4, and it will fetch the last 4 digits, right? Which is 2384. Perfect. So this is how you can actually modify the substring based on your requirement. So basically it has 2 ways of using it. Let me just put it down here. So I will be actually using this in my next video, which I'm actually creating for the live project, right? So in the live project, I'm using a use case which needs this last 4 digits, right? So for that purpose, if you wanted to also include live project, or you want to work on the live projects, then definitely you can watch that particular playlist where you can come across this particular usage. Okay, so yes. So what are the different ways? There are 2 ways, right? Actual ways to write or utilize the substring in order to fetch the value from the substring. So that is actual your string dot substring, and where you have to provide the start index, right? So this is one way of writing it, start index, and the start index will be starting with 0. And what is the other way? String dot substring start index start index and the length, how many characters you wanted to fetch from there. So always remember the start index of the string is 0, and how you can provide the start index is considering this, and how many characters you want to extract from the starting index. Okay, if you don't provide anything, that will be considered as till end of the string, but otherwise you can provide the length. If you wanted to fetch certain last digits or characters from a string, then you can provide string dot substring, right? The same syntax, your string dot length minus how many characters you wanted to pick from that string, 4, right? And the length, same thing. Okay, so in order to fetch the last digit, so I will provide this syntax to you in the description, so you can modify it accordingly. So I hope you found this video insightful. And also, if you wanted to explore on live projects, then definitely there are videos already up on my channel. And also, if you find this insightful, please do consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you with the next video. Till then, bye.